Everybody, welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we did a lot of crusading stuff, and well, now I think we're more or less done most of these side quests, and yeah, we're gonna march on Drezen as long as we can muster the crusader army strength to actually punch through there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be focusing on, and see what we can do.
Wow, I feel new power surging within me. Sometimes it really does scare me, though. Can this really be a gift from Iomedae?
It's
maybe.
Great, you know, fighting and all
I think
that
it's Mickey
stuff,
Mouse's
but
gift.
I wish I'd gotten some invisibility. Just a pinch, even a third-rate kind. Come on, Iomedae, please.
Iomedae is Santa Claus in this world. Oh, you're going. My crusaders come in, and this. There we go. GG. Helmets is so good, man. Helmets is so good. Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travelers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon mines outside Drezen. They had killed their cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, the guards knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully his offensive will catch Drezen unawares. Oh, nice. Having driven out the monsters, the crusader discovered that which had drawn their attention, graves. During the retreat from the Lost Chapel, its last defenders stopped here to bury their comrades whose wounds were too severe. The clerics can sense the gods' blessing on the ground where their faithful warriors were laid to rest. Nice. 2 more hours, get in. There's someone on the road, get ready. Okay, random encounter on my camp. Hopefully it's not a battle. I'm very fatigued. Oh, game auto saved. Oh no, this seems like a battle. The music is so tense. Everyone's running in. You wake up in the middle of the night to screams and sound of battle. A moment later, Anivia bolts into the tent. Commander, are you alright? Praise Desna. We're in trouble. The camp is under attack. Lan, bow in hand, is right behind her. The fools. This is no war camp, it's a garden party. I warned them to watch the sky. What is going on? Report your status. It's a complete mess. The camp is on fire. Winged beasts are attacking from the sky, trying to snatch our people away. We need to mount a defense, and quickly. Who attacked us? I don't know. I can't see anything in the dark. All I can say is they're attacking from the sky, not charging us from the ground. I got a closer look at them. I don't think they're demons, more like flying statues. At least their skins like stone. Regular weapons are all but useless. Gargoyles. Even this vague description is clear enough. The camp is attacked by gargoyles. Good. My brain is working. I see. To arms. Survive the night attack. A strike from the sky. Okay, good. I'm no longer fatigued, which is good to see. But I also lack the buffs and everything. Hold on. Do I have... You gotta have all my equipment on. My crusaders. Okay. Oh wow, they just dropped right in front of me. That's not great. I do not appreciate this, gargoyle. You crossed the wrong mongrel. It's true. The problem is that I feel like Mickey Mouse is not that useful here against all these gargoyles. I mean, I can try, right? Feel? Oh, okay, never mind. It's okay. Gargoyle hunter. Uh-oh. Canobras recruits. Hold fast. Pop. Yeah, good job. I only have Lan with me. Wait, where's Anivia? Some random recruit is shooting everyone. Okay. I don't think it's Smite Evil. Good to see it. They took an attack of opportunity. A little bit less good, but okay. Lan, shoot this guy. Okay. No, missing. Okay, hitting there. I guess some magic missiles you. There you go. Gotcha. Unless I get back. That's the way I see if anything else that needs help me. Can I have my friends back? Wow, that guy just died right there. Did you see that? He was just standing up. Now he's dead. That's so sad. My crusaders here are dying as well. Come on. Meat shields. Come on. Hold fast. Lan is there for you. Missing. Come on. Hitting there. Okay. Yeah, more magic missiles, I guess. Yeah. Good to see it. Gargoyle hunters. Man, my army's taking a pounding. That's not nice. Jeez. Len, why are you rolling ones, bro? Oh, jeez, that's terrible, huh? It's actually awful. Yeah, scorching ray, I guess. That's one of them. Okay. Crusaders keep coming in. Shoot. Yes, good job. I can loot the crusaders. I can loot their potions. Alright, that's a little rude, but okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, no wonder they're losing. They only have regular, like, long swords. Jesus. What's wrong with these people? Okay. There's a crew. There were just too many of them. We never had a chance. Yeah. That's what they all say. Keep your eyes on the sky. Should have done that before they attacked. But okay. Oh, it's a horse. Ah, look at that. Just walking around. Camilla's hiding behind the car, keeping to the shadow. She watches the chaos around her with squeamish apprehension. The butchered corpse of a crusader lies at her feet. Commander, is that you? Finally, get your forces under control or they'll be massacred like sheep at a slaughterhouse. What happened to the soldier? The same thing that will happen to the rest of your troops if you don't hurry. Alright, let's move. Let's retake the camp. Let's go. These monsters thought it would be easy pickings. This is fun for a disappointment. There we go. Building my party back up. Ah, more potions. Okay, okay. Oh.
They will not expect my strength.
Okay, that guy. They're getting carried away. We're finished. Dead. Look at that guy.
You won't survive me. Did we find trouble?
Alright.
No, they did.
This crusader wobbling around. Look at that. Alright, okay. Alright. Oh, that's Sela? Yep, there she is with a longsword +2. Sela stomps her armored boot on a gargoyle's wing and with all her might pierces the monster with a sword. Turning around, she yells to soldiers, "Shit your pants over there? Come on, don't chicken out on us now. This is how we deal with them." Mostly talks to soldier. "Hold your position, steel yourselves. Are you crusaders or cowards? The commander's here. They can fight. Let's stand up, these beasts. For the commander, for the queen, for Mendev." Alright, let's go, Sela. We'll teach the monsters a lesson. Yes, commander, they'll be sorry they ever came here. Alright, she walking over? Okay.
We do it my way.
Let's go. Kind of makes me want to let some of these recruits die because they give me potions.
I'm off.
I'm off. Oh, look at that. Hey, Golden Earbeth. How you doing? She seems a little, yeah, breathing heavily. Earbeth leans on her sword. Blood is trickling from her battered armor. Clenching her teeth, she looks hatefully at the monster before her. It bares its teeth in a mocking grin. "I won't give up. In the name of Iomade, I won't give up." "Earbeth, we're here. Hold on, we're coming." "Oh, no, you won't." Surging forward, the demon knocks Earbeth off her feet with a sharp blow to her face, and he leans over her limp body and sniffs. Young, healthy, strong. This one will be tasty. What a fine ghoul it will make." The monster's fiery eye considers the people around him, and finally falls upon you. For a moment, you feel a strange connection to the demon, as if there's no one here but the two of you. Bafflement, almost fear, crosses the monster's face, but then his grin goes even wider. "Oh, there. That's the one she was talking about. Ha ha ha. So you're supposed to be my equal? You're just the same as your toys. Weak, fragile, tasty. Alright, let her go or I'll rip your wings off. Are you threatening me, you mortal? I am the stuff of your nightmares. Roll on the ground and shudder. Come on, I said. Shudder, shudder. Toys. What toys? You're playing with your toy soldiers, making your little troops march here and there, and sing their songs, but that's boring. My ghouls are much better. Come see what your soldiers will become when I've had my fun. Who are you? Who am I? I am Nulkineth, the favored child of great Kabiriri. My name will be your undoing. Your life's end draws near. Demon Lord of Ghouls, Graves and Secrets. Okay, cool. And I'm not here to ask your names, even you. He points at you with his clawed finger. His voice rises to a shriek, as if he's not threatening you, but rather encouraging himself. You are food, food and toys. Who is she? Who told you about me? You don't know. You know nothing. That's why you're so brave, because you're so stupid. Stupid. Got your powers by accident. Can't understand anything. And now you're trying to act all brave for me. Perhaps you'll be unlucky enough to meet her, but I'll destroy you before that happens. But maybe I'll give you her skull. Maybe I'll give her your skull. What did you mean I'm your equal? Why do you think we're equal? Not equal, not equal. I earned my power. The great ones gave it to me. Yours is just an accident. I'll suck it out of you along with your life. It'll be so tasty. But later. First I will take your toys. He runs his paw over Earbeth's hair. You came here for your death. I don't think so. A fortress of the mountain where mortals once prayed to the little gods, the lost chapel. It is my nest now. Come see what happens to your soldiers when I play with them. Maybe it will become one of my toys too. Oh, okay, so he's gonna turn them into ghouls. Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Commander, convene an urgent council.
Before you can answer, she runs off to the camp headquarters. Alright. Where's all my other friends? Alright, back in my tent. Everyone's here. Hold on a second. Nura, if I remember correctly, last episode you were a little suspicious. A pale Anivia paces up and down in front of the map. Her face is pinched with her fists clenched, and her voice is unusually sharp. What's this fortress that Scum is talking about? Where is it? Nura taps her finger on the map. Here, the lost chapel. Our scouts reported there was trouble brewing there, but this... Who did the monsters carry off? Airbeth and 2 dozen soldiers, both recruits and veterans. Half our squad was staying too. We're all that's left. One of your companions, a tiefling, Woljif, I think. I saw him last running from the camp, but there was no monsters chasing him. I don't want to badmouth anyone, but I think he disappeared of his own free will. I'm very sorry. They also took the female knight from the small order who joined us after the crusade began. She always steered clear of me. I don't know why. One monster took Irabeth. I'm not sure, but judging by your description, it sounds like a Nabasu. They're demons, sort of, like bats. They can suck the life out of people and turn them into ghouls. Our scouts reported that ghouls were wandering around the chapel, and now we know where they came from. One more thing, the name we gave Kabir Riri, that's the demon lord, the patron of ghouls. They say he was the first mortal to eat the flesh of his own kin. After his atrocity, he died in agony and was reborn in the abyss, becoming the first ghoul. We can hope that it means that Kabiriri was the high patron of the demon who came to us, but it might mean that another demon lord has joined the demon alliance and is sending his troops here. Horgus, where were you? I don't see you on the battlefield. Oh, he's here? Oh, there's Horgus. Don't tell me you suspect me of worshipping demons. I'm one of you. I swear on any kind of deity or symbol, of all, or all of them in a stack. Some people. You do everything for them and still they pillory you. Shut your trap. No one accused you of anything. You've been asked a question, so answer it. Anivia's voice is soft, but the expression on her face makes the blood drain from Horgus' face. He sighs heavily. No one saw me, neither friend nor foe. I drank an invisibility potion and hid under a cart. What was I supposed to do? I'm not a fighter or a wizard. If I'd stayed in plain sight, I'd be on the missing list right now. That's fair enough, Horgus. Nura, where were you during the fight? I didn't see you anywhere. I was panicking. She looks embarrassed. I was running through the darkness like a headless chicken. It's a miracle I didn't impale myself on a sword or didn't get taken in by the gargoyles. I'm sorry, I'm not a good fighter. The demons won't feast for long. This feast is too tough for them. Let's not keep our friends waiting, or our enemies. Uphill again and through the mud, no road. Well, I do hope these demons will be entertaining enough to make up for this inconvenience. Is everyone ready? Commander, we don't have much time. While we stand around here, our friends are being eaten alive. I'll run on ahead right now. Scout the area. Don't sit around in here. Just come after me quickly. We'll meet at the foot of the mountain. Alright. Alright. Always in such a rush. Hey, Wilsir, you're here. Ah, isn't that something? The old soldier scratches his chin nervously. So they come from the sky, the monsters. They grab you up and take you back into the sky. What do you do now? How can we fight something like that? Yeah, that's a good question. What if the monsters come back and the commander isn't here? What do we do then?
I'm gone.
Well, time to fight then. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's the lost chapel. Okay, I have to go there immediately. Alright, fine. Well, at least it didn't fatigue me this time. Alright, find Dayrin. I'll have to find. Anivia stares through their spyglass at low fortifications on the hill. Even at this distance, you can hear blood-curdling screams coming from within. There, that's where they took them. Looks like the monster's having a feast. Anivia shudders. We've got some survivors. They escaped somehow, but they'll never make it away from these gargoyles. That reminds me, look who I met here. She was just standing there blinking as if she knew someone would come for her. What? Yes, it must be admitted that gargoyle-born fly is ineffective and uncomfortable, by the way. Did you know that gargoyles can be tickled by scratching their heels? And Nenio pulls a thorny burr from her hair. I'll wait here. Send me the ones you can save from those monsters. I'll care for the wound and get them to safety. Alright, what do you see on the hill? Just what Nura said, gargoyles, ghouls, fresh ones. Hasn't been long since they turned and they didn't die pretty. Looks like the demons stormed the chapel at some point, so we don't have to worry about getting inside. There's a huge hole in the wall where the gate used to be. At least that's one piece of good news. Is that winged demon in there? Well, I didn't see him flying away. I sincerely hope that wretch isn't thinking of leaving, especially when he personally invited us to this occasion. It would be the height of rudeness for a host. That's true, Camellia. Do you have extra healing wands? The party needs healing too. I could share some wands. I took some care for the wounded, but then we might not have enough to heal for our soldiers. Are you sure you want to spend this magic on the party? Never mind. No, keep them. Let's keep them. I want to change my party. Yeah. Okay, never mind. That's the party's fine. I have. Jeez, I've.
Yes, what?
Okay, she's nothing.
We do it my
Okay, fine. I need my friends to come back. Woljif, where the hell did you go, man? Ember. Look at this crusader, he's just lounging about. Looks like having a good time. I can't believe we got out there alive. Alright. Oh, it's Ember. Hey there. How y'all doing? Eagle Watch Crusader. Is that you, little girl? The old soldier coughs and then shudders, but makes no effort to rise from the blood-soaked ground. A sharpened wound stake protrudes from his stomach. Say something kind to me for one last. Here's a blessed little beggar. I was just beginning to think I'd never set eyes on that grubby little face ever again. But it seems that fate truly does watch over the mad. Oh man, Camellia, why are you such an asshole? It's Ember. I don't know what fate is, but my grandma watches over me and my crow. Yes, of course, fate, mother and crow. No, you won't die here. Look, healing radiance grows in her fingertips. I still have spells. You don't have to die here. Moving with effort, the soldier pushes her hand away. No, I'm finished. They bit me. The pestilence is in the wounds. I can feel it. Soon I'll be like them. Run away before it's too late. I don't think the old fellow is right. You or I could heal an ordinary wound, but we we stand a little chance against a ghoul bite. Come along, Ember. The longer we stand around out in the open like this, the more likely that we are to end up back in the gargoyles' clutches. Darren looked disheveled and slightly disoriented, and his shoulders trembled with excess tension. No, please don't give up. I'll carry you. You can't die. Your granddaughter is waiting for you at home. The crow on Ember's shoulder croaked sadly, as if confirming her words. Granddaughter, yes, you remind me of her, a boisterous little thing, but you can't lift me. No, I can't be helped. Death comes for us all, little girl. I have made my peace with it, and you should too. Uh-oh. Cure serious wounds. Huh. Never mind. She looks around and sees you. Look, it's Commander. He can definitely help you. Ember swiftly pulls the stake from the pillow's water and heals the wound with the spell. Dear, what's inside? Are you alive, warrior? Can you walk? Can you get to the foot of the hill? Anivia will heal you. I told you, you don't have to die here. Not today. And what should I do? I can help you fight these monsters, but perhaps I'll be of more help down there with Anivia? I have the same question, Dara and Winston says. You know, I must have heard at least 1,000 stories about the horrors of war with the demons and the nightmares of the world wound. I was raised on them and surrounded by them. I even lived through some of them myself. But none of it prepared me for what happened here. I can't imagine how much wine it's going to take to banish from my memory the moment when I found myself alone, surrounded by monsters, and that's why I very much want to go with you and see the monsters quake in fear. It's only fair. Except only Ember is a party. Ember, I need you. Darren, you head back to the camp. Sure. Yeah, okay, Darren, go back to the camp. Nice. Here we go. My party is starting to assemble. I used a bit more spells than I should have probably in the camp fight, but I didn't think we wouldn't have a chance to like rest. Oh, it's a ghoul. Oh, there's a lot of ghoul. Jeez, ghoul creepers and everything, huh? Okay, armigers, nice. Big attack. Oh, there goes the crusader. Finds that. Nice. No. Yaker. Oh, look, it's Yaker. He's got his armor back as well. That's good.
Make every
Creeper.
count.
Nice. Oh, okay.
Go for their
See?
heart.
Little stalker here.
No glory
You've
without
crossed
risk.
the wrong mongrel.
Alright, cool. Gotcha. Hey, Yaker, how you doing? Yaker salutes you with his mace covered in blood. This time those winged beasts won't defeat us. We escaped and we're ready to chop them to bits. Ready are we? Speak for yourself. Gods, why did I ever go on this crusade? I could have stayed home, picked up mushrooms, milked my goat. Does Regil still live? Yes, he's here somewhere. He managed to help a few of your recruits escape, and he's already made a decent fighting squad out of them. How did you escape? They didn't even get a chance to take us prisoner. It is too dangerous to fight a gargoyle while it is carrying you in midair. But once it starts to land, it becomes vulnerable. We escaped their claws over the slope and took the weapons from the fallen. Lo and behold, Regil Durange's fighters are back and ready to serve. Are there any prisoners left? Yes, there are many. We retreated to regroup, hoping for reinforcements, and you proved us right. I see. Not anyone here still boasts your fighting spirit. Yaker looks with disdain at the recruits sent by the queen. Yellow-beaked and snot noses. They've never even seen a real fight. If it wasn't for us, they'd all scatter, and the gargoyles would pick them off one by one. Hell Knights execute such cowards on the spot, or to serve as an example for the rest. Alright, execute one of the recruits. We'll do without executions, alright? As you wish. The knight looks askance at the pale soldiers who can barely stand. Paralytic Durange would skin you alive. He'd hang half of the lot of you, but the rest would become real soldiers. Retreat to the foot of the hill, find Anivia, and wait for my return. Affirmative. Alright, cool. Yaker's here. Good to see it. Here, get down, quickly. Panel positive energy, that's Social. They won't hold them for long. They'll take the wounded and I'll hold them. Alright. Boing. Rip in pieces. Lucio leans over the body of a woman clad in Hell Knight's black armor. Although she is obviously dead, he whispers a prayer and casts a healing spell to no avail. His face twists in pain, and he shakes his head, refusing to believe what is happening. Wake up, please, wake up. Did you know her? No, not her. We were brought here together. I admit, even I was caught off guard when gargoyles grabbed me and dragged me off. The recruits must have been terrified. She did well, though. As soon as the monsters were allowed to land, she twisted out of their claws and helped us all escape. Lucio takes a heavy metal shield from the dead woman's hands and considered its intricate decoration. The shield, I prayed my eyes deceived me in the darkness, but now there is no doubt. Immaculate petal. Mickey Mouse, this is my brother's shield. It was kept as a relic in our church for centuries. We used to gaze upon it as children, imagining the adventures of its previous owners. When Trevor went to the crusade, he took the shield with him. Biting his lips, he took the dead woman's blood-splattered face. Who are you? Where did you get it from? In the name of Shellen, why didn't we get to talk while he's still alive? Maybe her squad mates or her commander will be able to tell us something. Yes, they must know something. When we finished with the Cursed Chapel, please ask the Hell Knight commander about this woman. It's unlikely he'll talk freely with me, but for now, whoever you were, thank you. He quickly closes the eyes of the dead woman, and takes hold of the shield with its leather straps. To arms. Alright. Also, so I'm glad you're alright. You can't imagine how worried I was. Oh, interesting. I was so speechless and surprised, and his knees almost buckled beneath him. He finally recovers his composure and whispers, as I feared I would never see you again. The young cleric sighs heavily and tearing his rapturous gaze from your face, lays a hand on his weapon. What next? To battle? Yeah, except so your party. Come with me. Let's go. Alright. You know what? Here, get away from me, Fox Lady. I want Social. There we go. Social. Level 7 cleric. Yeah, let's just level you up quickly. Spell focus, conjuration, weapon focus. Yeah, let's take weapon focus. And there we go, weapon focus, glaive. It's hailing in real life right now as well. Pretty cool. Alright.
My will is resolute.
Alright, help, somebody help. A wounded warrior lying among the mutilated lifeless corpses. Cry out for help. It's hard for her to shout. Her cheek is torn and her teeth are showing through the wound. After noticing you, she doesn't stop screaming but nods her head suddenly at the bodies next to her. It's an ambush. Hey you beast, I see you get up now. Prepare to attack the ghouls are pretending to be corpses. Alright. Okay, taking attack of opportunities. My crusaders are dumb. It's fine, it happens. Gotcha, divine zap. Stalker. Ooh, armature taking some hits there. Come here. Oh, Regal. Hey, that's you. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Come here. Social. Alright, nice. Good. Stop whining. Raise your weapons. It's ready to your defenses. You wounded. Hold your torches up. Did the queen send us soldiers? Looks like more like a suing circle. Commander, as he sees you, Regal throws his fists in the air. Despite some claw wounds, he's chipper and full of fighting spirit. Ready to report on the situation. We organize an escape. There are no fewer than 36 gargoyles and ghouls in the fortress. We lack sufficient forces for a confrontation, so we withdrew. Gargoyles and ghouls. Why do you think they stick together? Could it be because their names sound similar? Maybe if a ghoul bites a gargoyle, it turns into a gargoyle. Why don't you ask yourself? Better to torment your enemies with your gibberish than us. Camellia, why are you so mean to Ember? Look, a Hell Knight stooping to help his allies. I never thought I'd be glad to see your face, Regal. I will always preserve the lives of allied forces. If you thought in terms of efficiency and achieving your goals, as every fighter should in this war against the demons, you would be far less surprised at my actions. How did you escape? Gargoyles are used to dealing with the weak and poorly trained fighters, civilians near enough. During our first battle with them, we weren't at our best, but while they grew confident in their victory, we studied their habits. They became vulnerable when they were preparing to land. It's a simple matter to free yourself from their claws. The rest is a question of skill. Those gargoyles won't leave your unit alone. It's not about my unit, Commander. The gargoyles seem to know precisely in which tents to find their targets in. And another thing, do you recall a fire at the camp? Gargoyles don't have any incendiary weapons. The flames were what guided them to us. I don't know what Commander Tearblade and her celebrated watcher are getting paid for. It's clear as day there's an enemy spy in our camp, in your camp. What's going on in the chapel? It's a slaughterhouse. Even I threw up. That demon you see just killing and eating his victims is enough for him. He's inventive. Regal exhales the last word of disgust. This can promise nothing good. Send your fighters to the foot of the hill. The survivors are gathering there. Consider it done. Am I to retreat with them or become with you? Sure. Let's go. Let's get Regal in me with here. I think Regal's probably going to be better than Social. Yeah, there we go. Looking the mythic path for him. Leading strike. Sure, leading strike. Yeah, why not? Right, mythic ability for Regal. Yeah. And one of the reasons why I like Regal here is because he actually has pretty good equipment. I'm in pre-equipped with a package. Alright, come here. Get up the hill. Inheritor, do not leave me here in the darkness. Deliver me from evil. I used to pray to that fool too, but what's the point? Things got so much better after I renounced her. Remember how many years we've been friends? Should we really let religion come between us? This army is more fun than the Crusaders. Come on, friend, renounce her or come to us. All our friends are already here. Renounce her or we'll devour you. Renounce her or we'll devour you. You know what? They make a great point. I will not fear evil. You are with me, Iomade. Bomb. Oh, wow. She actually just straight up murders them. Oh. We'll win. We'll live to see the dawn. Just walks away so casually, huh? Alright. You say so. Alright, look at this. It's Irabeth and a Cabriri cultist. Oh, okay. They see me. Damn. Oh. Little stalker. Never mind.
A mere flesh wound.
Oh, Mickey Mouse took the brunt of that. Ouch.
Could this happen?
Ugh, that's not good. Okay, never mind. That was not Irabeth. Huh. Unfortunate. Come on, Lan. Hit something. Lan. There you go. Thank you. Ugh. That was a lot rougher
A
than
bright
it
future
should have been.
awaits us.
Channel positive energy, yes, please. Nice, okay. That's half plate of vigor. But the plus 2 to constitution is pretty good too. Max dexterity is 1. Maybe it is a good idea. It's gonna be 32. Okay, sure, fine. Honorable judgment, look at this. And has any lawful alignment. The first hit during a round land creature with any chaotic alignment. Oh wow, this is really good. And give it this, yes, lawful. Sparkles as well. Honorable judgment. Yes, do some more damage. Walk in. Oh, here we go. In the visage of the ghoul before you, one can barely recognize the honorable Vasily Rathimus, your regimental cleric. His fuzzy gray beard is gone along with his other hair, and his once lively face has grown gaunt and livid. The skull of an old cleric is cracked open, and whitish larvae wriggle inside, but this seems not to bother him at all. Transformed Rathimus. Heretics, dirty slaves of false gods. The cleric paces up and down before a desecrated altar on which an unholy symbol of Cabriri has been drawn. A group of ghouls have brought the soldiers to kneel before him. Renounce your idols, bow down before him who gnaws, or you shall be sacrificed upon his altar. No, never, holy Iomade, hear me now. I will gladly die before I renounce you. Okay. Oh, here he comes. Evil Rathimus, a sacrifice. The old man's claw sinks into the soldier's body. Shuddering in pain, the latter whispers a prayer through his teeth. Well, who will be the first to taste flesh? Who will take Cabriri's communion? I will. A pale woman looks at the cleric. Her eyes are glassy with madness. I renounce Serenade. I hail to Cabriri. I will do anything you say. Cowardice, treachery. This is what happens when an army lacks discipline. He requires Aeon Mythic Pact. Once a traitor, always a traitor. A lawbreaker is a criminal for life. Seize the apostates. A tribunal awaits her as soon as we clear this place of ghouls. May her fate be a lesson to those weak of spirit who lose faith in justice. Yes. Nice. A soldier covered in blood. The one who refused to join the ghouls a minute ago rises to his feet, swaying in pain. Yes, grab the traitors. Oh, nice. A new event, military tribunal. Cool. Nice. A figure in simple knight's armor appears from the shadows. You should be more concerned with slaughtering your enemies, not arresting your allies. Uh-oh. Queen Galfrey is here to scold me. Who is that? More sacrifices? Grab them. Gnaw them. Scorching Ray. Nice. Scorching Ray. Get the Rathimus. Yeah, sure. Shit, Rathimus. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hurts. It hurts. Okay, land. Land. Yeah, just get the Ghoul Stalker, maybe. Yes, there we go. Beautiful, actually. Well done. Yeah, come here. Ghoul Creeper coming in. Oof. Man, this guy just died. Jeez. Rathimus, die. Rathimus, you traitor. Okay. Oh, Crusader coming in. It's okay, fine. Here comes Queen Galfrey, though. Nice. Hold on. Any of my Crusader friends? Should I heal my Crusaders? This sounds like a poor idea. Come here. Oh, damn. I triggered the trap. Oops. I triggered the trap. There we go. Perish. There we go. Nice. Queen Galfrey, who joined you during the fight with the ghouls, looks at you closely but remains silent. Even her pose conveys silent disapproval. Some soldiers stand nearby, holding the apostate they seized at your order, along with a few others whose faith may have also wavered. Finally, Galfrey breaks her silence. You should think more on how to defeat the demons, not threaten your soldiers or teach them to look for devils among their own brothers and sisters. This poor woman broke when she saw them torture her comrades, and the rest were seized on sheer suspicion. I'm glad you broke free of your captors, my queen. Ha! Galfrey remains subdued, but your words seem to lift her mood a bit. Better than that, I deliberately let them seize me back there at the camp, hoping to quickly find the other prisoners and help whomever I could. I'm a chosen paladin of Iomade. A few demons pose a real threat to me. I took a risk in letting them seize me, but not a great one. It would only have gone dangerous if the Gargoyles masters have revealed my identity and called in greater demons to reinforcements. A fair trial awaits all of them. You don't have to explain yourself to me, Commander. I put you in charge of an army and you will command it, at least until the task is completed. But I hope you won't make me regret my decision. The Queen stops for a moment and takes quite a different tone. This church, I knew it well. In its days of grandeurs, I remember the voices of 100 warriors soaring through its vaults in a common prayer. I remember the holiness of the rector, the weight of his hand on my forehead when he blessed me before battle. On this very spot, I stood with my 3 friends, who would not live to see this day, but to see the den of depravity those demons have turned it into. It is almost more than I can bear. We don't have time for that. We should keep moving. Yeah, we should keep moving. Well then, off we must go. I'll get these soldiers to safety. You can stay here and clear the area, Commander. Nice, okay. Oh, look at this. These ghouls have been maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are sewn onto their eyes, and various tools from scissors to drills attached to their fingers. Their bodies are pin cushions or long rusty needles, threads still in them. They are applying their work on bound-up soldiers still alive, but with no strength to even moan from the unbearable pain. Ghoul Creeper. One of the ghoul craftsmen works his finger blades dexterously, slowly removing the scalp from a female warrior, all while chatting cheerfully. You won't need this hair. Ghouls don't have any. It would fall out anyway. Yours is good, though, nice and long. We'll make thread out of it. Her hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something onto you. Too bad paladins can't become like us. The light they have inside burns away our gifts too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when I was alive. We both got bitten. I was transformed, but he just stayed the way he was. I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in his little goddess, he'd still be having fun with us right now. Ghoul Huntsmaster. Another methodically tears off a soldier's fingernails, one by one, sewing on razor blades in their place. The living likes to swing their swords. When you're one of us, you'll forget all about all those silly weapons with handles. Better to kill the enemy with your hands and sink your fingers into their meat and let the smell out. Feel the warm blood spraying. This is what happiness is. How terrible, disgusting, indecent. This talk about meat and blood makes me sick. Amelia inhales deeply and then licks her lips. Terrible things were done to the ghouls. Now they show gentle care to their prisoners in their words and deeds, just like some good knights. Phineas' voice, 12. I've seen this before. Only there was a hearth and an anvil, and no, I can't remember them. I can't remember. Stealth. Sneak up and attack stealthily. Ugh. Oh, okay. Ah, new material, even better than old stuff. With quick swipes of their blades, the ghoul craftsmen finish off their prisoner and turns back to you.
Close ranks.
Oh, that's not good. Oops. Oh, jeez, look at the way they died. Okay, here they come. Alright, Camellia. Yeah, I should stop this cool here. Yeah. Disrupt undead, please. Okay. Come this way. Ember. Divine Zap. Okay. Land. I don't want to take the Huntsmaster down. Yeah, come here.
The wrong mongrel.
Okay. Oh, they're from Mickey Mouse. Huh. Okay. Ah. Miss. Okay.
Go for their hearts.
Okay.
Surrender or else.
Huntsmaster.
Won't survive me.
Take the Huntsmaster down. Nice. Not great. Nice. Good.
The light.
You're dead.
You.
Alright. Oh, here it is. Earbeth. Ah. The disgusting stench of rotten flesh fills the room. Human bodies are impaled on iron hooks, hanging from the ceiling like cattle in a slaughterhouse. Some of them are still alive, while others shift and moan. You hear a faint female voice whispering by a prayer. Holy Iomade, deliver us. The voice coughs wetly. Deliver us from the darkness by your hand. After casting her eyes around the room, Camilla wets her lips and pointedly pinches her nose. Commander Tierblade, the soldier's voice trembles. I don't want to die. You won't die, soldiers. You won't die. They'll come for us. The commander is on his way. Pray with us. Come on. Holy Iomade, don't leave us. Don't leave. The soldier's voice fades. Come on, can you hear me? Come on, speak. The soldier's hoarse voice grows louder, and then comes the cracking sound of torn flesh. I'm hungry. Oh no. They've turned. I have to okay, come here. Hey. Pop. And come here. Okay. Oh well, the cell hung up there.
Too late for apologies.
Okay, apparently I miss.
This one's mine.
There you go. We're here. Commander, Earbeth has been impaled on a metal hook and is barely breathing. Her lips move slowly and blood pours from her mouth after every word. You came. And this is the commander of a knightly order? What a pathetic sight. She's hurting, probably worse than I was in the fire. I will hear you, Earbeth, but Ember touches her shoulders. You'll have scars. Maybe not on your body, but you'll have some. Just cursing. Sela rushes to help Earbeth. Everyone just loves talking too much. With your help, Earbeth gets off the hook. She sways with a moan but remains standing. You suffered a great deal. You're lucky to be alive. What lies further ahead? Did you see anything? Staunton Vhane, the fallen paladin Drezen. He is here with a demoness. It's a trap. Please be careful. That waste of space is still alive back at the Great Garrison. I thought that eyeless beast only took him with her as a snack for the road. Alright, you suffered a great deal. You're lucky to be alive. I'm alive. This boy is not. I've also been bitten. She lowers his head and you see a fresh bite on her neck. Betrays the inheritance. She protects me from infection. Otherwise, I'd be like him. Alright, can you walk? Anivia is waiting at the foot of the hill. She'll help you. Yes, I'll get there. Thank you, Commander. Good job. Nice, we saved her. Through there. Oh. Look at that.
Up two, keep it up!
Oh, that's how he sounds.
Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun!
That's a great voice.
Playing soldiers? How old are you? 8?
Darling,
Oh.
look who's here. It's the commander, come to return what he stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours.
Yeah, Staunton.
Oh, darling, why so sad? Oh, please, sweetheart, say something. When you're like this, it makes me sad too. You don't want me to be sad, do you? Come on, smile. I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted. The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
It's true. It's a nice sitting arrangement.
This is too much. They deserve death, and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this depraved torture. Order your creature to finish them off, and we'll be done here.
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do. We were too soft on them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat? And now they would take Drezen from you? Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
They're having a lot of fun up there. A tongue resembling a fat crimson slug crawls out of Minagho's mouth and reaches to Staunton's face. The dwarf turns away and the demon's tongue leaves a moisturized slime on his cheek.
Hey! Hey! What are you looking at? Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need to bite your soldiers' heads off for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
Alright, Staunton, don't listen to her. She'll eat you as soon as you stop being useful.
Staunton, come out of there. Come back to us. You know what you're mixed up in is beyond vile. We can help you.
We are not going to do that. We came here to rescue
Oh,
allies,
interesting.
not enemies.
Enemies can repent and become our allies. That's the noblest victory of all.
He won't hear. He won't listen to anyone anymore. Now he only talks to his regrets.
Thanks,
Such
Emperor.
touching concern. What would you buy with it? Your life? You think I will defend you? Ask Minagho to spare you? And then you'll fall to your knees? What a pathetic sight!
Stop talking! I hate idle chatter. Now, Kenneth, sweetie.
But you hate
bring me
idle
his
chatter?
head.
Really now, Minagho? The monster looks at you for a moment, and you can feel once more that there is no one here besides the two of you. You feel his power, the same power granted to you. You realize that battle is coming, the likes of which you've never endured before. But your opponent will soon realize the same. You feel his power and his fear. A moment later, the monster strikes. Oh wait, I have crusaders with me. Oh, never mind. He's gonna get blown up, aren't they? Okay, now this is interesting. Battle spirit. Yeah, let's try this. Let's yeah, let's do all that. Alright. Okay, it's an aura, so I have to like stay really close to them. I guess I come up here. Yeah, Order of the God Claw. Okay, they're all buffing up. All of us together. Nice, stop him there. Ghoul stock. Man, these ghouls are so fast, bro. They are relentless. Sela, where are you? Oh, you're all the way there. I'm gonna try to take this ghoul first. Try to fix my backline a little bit. Hold on, let me get my spells out. Ooh, okay, hold on. Yeah, move this way. Ah, damn, I got ghoul fever. Ah, I didn't actually. Yeah, haste. Yeah. This. Haste up. Perfect strike. Just take the ghoul stalker out. Take a look at that. Okay. Damn. Okay. Okay, never mind. He's not as strong as I would have expected. Take his AC down a little bit. My evil eye. Maybe not. Okay, that's okay. Crusaders coming in. Oh, they smited him for me. Nice. Okay. They're fighting the ghouls. It's gonna be kind of rough. That's a lot of crusaders there. They'll be. Never mind. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Okay, hold on. Yeah, just stab them. Oh, it's unbearable. The roars of Nulkineth, the hissing of the ghouls, the moans of the wounded and dying. All this melds in the terrifying cacophony, an agonizing song of the tormented world. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. It won't happen. Anger, pain, fear, all emotions subside. Boundless, triumphant power rise from somewhere deep within you. Now you feel only hunger. Hunger. A blinding flash illuminates the battlefield, lighting up the terror on the demon's twisted muzzle. The people's face veiled in despair, and the ghouls with their bared teeth. The monsters look at you and then at the demon, and as one they unleash a soul-crushing howl. Ooh. Alright, nice. No idea. No idea. Press the attack. Nice. Ooh, wow. That's big hits there. Okay. Come here. Reduced. Bone shaker. Never mind, no bone shaker. Alright, come on. Land. Pew pew. No, jeez. Gotcha. See ya, Nulkineth. Minagho.
Minagho! What is this? How could this be? You deceived me, you wretch! You promised I'd become.
Oh. How?
This shouldn't have. Why?
She grabs a command at her shoulder and yells.
What is this? What should we do?
You're asking Staunton?
I can't do anything with these swords. It's no use. Darling, please do something.
Okay.
Calm down. I said quiet. First, just get us out of here. Then we'll decide what to do.
Staunton still has a working brain.
Right. Let's fly away quickly.
Holding Staunton close to herself, Minagho disappears. Okay. Oh man. Nulkineth lets out a long grunt and freezes at your feet like a dirty heap of bloody fur. It grows quiet. No roaring or shrieking of monsters, no moaning of the wounded, no clamor of weapons. The dawn rises over the desecrated chapel.
What do you feel?
Mickey Mouse.
Power? New abilities? All of this is so exciting.
She lazily kicks the body of the dead Nabastu.
Well, so this is how it happens. The second time the strange power manifests. Just like in the Grey Garrison. Speaking of power, I doubt I'm the only one who found this demon, let's say, unusual. Stronger than any Nabasu ever described in the Order's bestiaries.
Virgil, I need you to speak up, bro. The background music is too epic.
I need a mattress, preferably a magical one, so it will fly along wherever I go, and be ready
You need a carpet?
if you start shaking again.
Mickey Mouse.
It's no fun getting thrown to the rocks.
How pretty. The sun is rising. Something is burning in you too. Illuminating everything around you like the sunrise.
It's called being a main character.
Damn. That power again. It's so strange.
Mickey
It
Mouse.
doesn't seem like Iomede's intervention. The gods rarely interfere in mortal affairs, and never twice in a row.
Yes, the power has come to me again. This is a sign that we are on the right path. The rays of the rising sun light up on the gruesome battlefield where once again you felt the strange surge of power. The road awaits. Yes. We did it. Oh, wait, what? Wait, we're still in battle? Really? Why are we in battle? Oh, never mind, we're not. That's just some weird stuff happening. Nice. Okay, let's get my mythic path upgrades. Yeah, mythic hero. Yeah. Okay, mythic hero. Let's go. I'm getting extra feet. Maybe ascendant summons for Mickey Mouse, because I don't know. Eventually, I'm gonna summon undead creatures, right? I think, hopefully, maybe one day. Yeah. Ascended summons, yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't have any summon abilities right now, but this is for the future. Ascended summons, mythic ability, yeah. Yeah, hard to kill. You won't die until your total number of negative hit points become equal to or greater than double your constitution score. Huh, that's pretty good, I think. Alright, Len, let's see it. Deadly aim. When your shots hit the target, they do truly devastating damage. When you use deadly aim, you gain a +3 bonus on ranged damage rolls instead of +2 when your base attack bonus reaches +4. And with every +4 thereafter, the bonus on ranged damage rolls increases by +3 rather than just... Yeah, that's pretty great. Deadly aim, you know what? I'll take it. Deadly aim mythic. I always use deadly aim anyways. It's always on.
Always be ready
Yeah.
for the worst.
Alright, Camellia, what should I give you? Dodge mythic. When using weapon finesse, you may also use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength on fire. That's pretty good. I can use my dexterity instead of strength on damage rolls. Pretty good. Weapon finesse. That's nice. Sela. Oh, that's a pretty good. Whenever you miss with a melee attack, the target still takes damage equal to your strength bonus. This damage cannot be increased by any other means. Not bad. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty good anyways. I don't know, maybe boundless healing for Ember. Because she's my healer. Yeah, boundless healing. Sure. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Regil, not sure how long I'm gonna have you for. Yeah, maybe weapon focus, gnome hooked hammer for Regil, because he's already very spec'd into gnome hooked hammer, right? Yeah. Sure, why not? Yeah, gnome hooked hammer. Gotcha. Good.
You're a good person. I like you.
Okay. I'm downstairs now of the Lost Chapel.
I
guess there's more stuff to do, maybe? I'm a little bit concerned.
I'm always ready.
Because I'm kind of beaten up right now. I wonder if Woljif is going to make an appearance one of these days. I'd like him to come back sooner rather than later.
I'm gone.
Oh, look at this. You see an undead man dressed in a style proper among Mendevian crusaders 100 years ago. Although long decayed, his expensive adornments indicate high status, and the clean and functional cut of his suit places its wearers in a military profession. The undead man sizes you up with a lordly glance. Oh, Zacharias! Greetings, Crusader. You have the honor of meeting Zacharias the Lich, the last warden of the newfound sanctuary and master of this place. I sensed you as soon as you stepped through the gates of my stronghold. There is something in your bag that belongs to me. Give me my wand, and as my oath dictates, I shall give you a gift. Sela grips her weapon and chokes out an oath. A lich, an actual lich. This isn't a laughing matter. We might not get out of this alive. The dark energy coming from Lich draws a response from inside you. A surge of power similar to what you felt in the bandit cave suppresses and overwhelms all other feelings and fills you with new sensations. You lose control over your own body for a moment as your hand falls, as if alive on their own. Dive into the bag and take Zacharias' wand out. You would swear that it trembles with impatience like a dog too long away from its beloved master. What do you want from me? Arrogance rings in Lich's voice. Give me the wand and humbly beg for my help, and I shall not deny it. If you show yourself a worthy crusader, I shall prepare a ritual that will turn you into a lich. You will become an immortal being, and all shall bow down before you, and you won't even have to devote your short life to preparing for this great event. By the time I finish preparations for this ritual, you won't have aged even a year, and I shall be freed from my magic oath and may finally leave this place, and then you and I shall never meet again. The source is uninspired confidence, but his proposition is an intriguing one. Hey, Regil knows. Don't listen to him. No matter what he's got or what promises he makes, you'll be turned into an undead. That's not just shedding some unwanted flesh and bone. It will spell the end of any and all humanity you currently possess. It is evil. I have some questions about your proposition. Questions? The Lich exclaims in irritation. Give me my wand and I shall make you as an apprentice. Prove that you are a worthy crusader and I shall conduct a ritual that will make you a lich. The oath binding me will finally fall and we shall disappear from each other's lives forever. What can be unclear about this? Why are you offering this power to me? A low growl escapes the Lich before he speaks. Do not flatter yourself. Fate has decided this, not I, who is bound by magic oaths. Only by fulfilling them will I be able to leave this pathetic place. When I was foolish and taken with crusader ideas, I made a mistake. I feared that becoming a Lich might change me. I feared becoming a villain. And so I bound myself with the magic oath, which stops me from leaving this place until a worthy crusader comes here to return my wand and seek my aid. I dispatched my apprentice Teldon to spread word of my final wishes and to ban my wait for crusaders who would appear to accept my knowledge. But the days passed, and with them came a new understanding. What a magnificent idiot I had been. I had bound myself in a pointless oath, never thinking of the consequences. But now you are here, and the oath is about to be fulfilled. I shall wait no longer. Enough priceless time has been lost. What exactly are you going to do with me? Becoming a Lich is a complicated process. Most talented mages could not prepare for it if they devoted their entire lifetimes to the endeavor. It requires years to train and transform one's spirit, unless you have a brilliant mage on your side. I have invented a ritual that will allow me to prepare you myself. I will alter your mind and soul to prepare them for their new existence. It is a complicated process, so do not expect to awaken a master of the undead on the morrow, but by my vow, you will survive the transformation. While I have devoted decades to this ritual, the process will take you a mere half a year. How am I supposed to prove that I'm a worthy crusader? I now know that the crusades are utter folly, but when I was still alive, I believed in these foolish ideals, and included them as a mandatory condition for fulfilling my oath. You will have to prove by your actions that the crusade is important to you. Here is some advice. I value wisdom and focus, and a wise and focused mind can see that the crusaders will lose to the demons as long as they draw breath. The crusaders' problem is that they can be killed. The dead cannot. The undead know no fear, and they do not betray you. They suffer no wounds and require no provisions. Most importantly, even a pathetic and feeble mortal can make a formidable undead soldier. A few thousand deaths is a small price to pay for victory. Everyone dies, no matter what decisions you make. The question is, will you place victory over the world wound above your own dubious ethics? If so, then I shall call you the worthiest of crusaders, and the demons will learn fear when they see an army of undead warriors led by a powerful Lich. Okay, why is this wand so important? Lich answers condescendingly. The wand is far more than just a toy and used to cast spells. It is my phylactery. Oh, the charmed vessel which holds my soul. So long as it remains intact, I am eternal. If I am destroyed, I shall be reborn again near the spiritual anchor of my phylactery. Be diligent and obedient to my will, and you too will become immortal. But that is not its main value. To be free of my oath, I must grant my power to a worthy crusader who brings me my wand and asks for help. Until that day, I serve as a prisoner in this pathetic abode. Alright. Everything is clear to me now. Hope you realize what generous offer I've made you. Alright. Requires Lich to give him the wand. It belongs to you. Here you go, buddy. Seela frowns. What do you think you're doing? That green light shines in Lich's eyes and his arrogant tone offends the air. So common sense wins out. How commendable. Otherwise I should have killed you. I should have had to kill you, but I have other plans for you. Except this is my gift. Had we met under different circumstances, I'd never even considered sharing my power, but my oath obliges me. I, Zacharias, shall hereby fulfill my vow. A worthy crusader has come and returned my wand to me. Now I may leave this prison, and you shall become my apprentice. For I'm the sorcerer's apprentice. Yeah, it's Mickey Mouse. For my first order as your master, you must truly show yourself a worthy crusader, or my oath will not be fulfilled, and I am merely wasting my time. Meanwhile, I shall begin my work. I shall reach the very depths of your soul, to alter it, ready it for eternity. The Lich chuckles dryly. I am pleased that fate has sent a capable apprentice. The screams of demons you killed were most pleasing to my ear, especially the screams of the pathetic Nulkineth, who thought he could call himself master of my fortress. You showed skill and promise, and he was a worthy opponent for you. But I promise you, when I have shared all my power with you, those such as he will be as insects beneath your feet. Hell yeah. There you go, Zacharias. Oh, okay. I guess he went to my crusader camp? Huh. Interesting. Finally, Mickey Mouse, one step closer to world domination. Mickey Mouse is truly... Ooh, trickery and stealth checks, nice. Mickey Mouse is truly the hero that we need. Alright, back to Anivia and the survivors. Rachel looks at Socio with contempt. Despite the difference in height, it seems it's the gnome who is looking down on his counterpart. You wanted to ask me about something, I'm listening. Socio lowers his head with cold respect. Thank you for finding the time to listen to me. In regards to personal matter, there was a woman in your squad. She perished covering our retreat, and I don't even know her name, but she carried the shield. It once belonged to my brother. Do you happen to know how she came to have it? A personal matter? Of course. How silly of me to expect a relevant question. Rachel chuckles. After savoring the expression on Socio's face, he continues. Her name was Marenta, and she turned out to be a better soldier than I thought. Too bad she still wasn't good enough to survive. She transferred to us from the Order of the Nail, the Extirpators chapter, if memory serves me right. Extirpators? Yeah. I wasn't interested in her reason for changing chapters, and she never gave any. Such transfers are not forbidden, though they are not encouraged. In any case, she had already had the shield when she came to us, and the only way to find out where she got it from is to ask her former chapter, but the gods only knows where they are now and which demons they are slaughtering. Thank you for your answer, Paralictor. With cold politeness, also lowers his head and bows before the knight turns to you. It seems I have reached a dead end. This isn't the end. You still can find those knights. Perhaps if the goddess helps me, but where are they? Where do I even begin to look for them? If only I had a chance to talk to her while she was still alive. Lucio looks away. I sound so selfish. She died, and all I can think about is what she could have done for me. But it's not only that. This shield was Trevor's treasure. You wouldn't have given it away for no reason. How did this woman get it? Did she deceive Trevor, kill him, or perhaps the opposite? She meant so much to him that he gave her the shield voluntarily. I keep mulling it over, trying to understand, trying to imagine what happened to my brother, and what role Marenta played in his story. If she was still alive, maybe I'd have to exact my vengeance for my brother on her, or maybe we'd sit next to each other, and she'd tell me all about her adventures together. She might have become my mortal enemy or a sworn sister, but she's dead. She's just dead. None of that will happen now, do you understand? The cleric's voice trembles. Perhaps we'll meet these extirpators. I shall pray that we do, but I won't hold my breath. Socio shakes his head. Let's talk about this later. I'm not to gather my thoughts. I think we all do. Socio. Okay. Oh, level up. Alright, we're all here now. Anivia, everyone. Okay, so Queen Galfrey, you have anything to say to me? Nope, I prefer traveling with the army incognito, but I wish I could fight the demonic monarchy with all my powers. Yaker, anything to say? No. Anivia, want to say anything to me? Anivia looks at you with apprehension. She warily reaches out for your shoulder, but then jerks her fingers away. That flash. This time it was even brighter than it was over the Grey Garrison, and you've changed again. Erebeth emerges from behind Anivia's back. Her body is covered in bandages. Her hair is flooded with gray, and her voice is weak. It's as if she has aged a decade. You still came for me, for us. Orc's voice breaks. I thought it was the end. Anivia takes her wife by the arm, as if fearing she might fall. And Commander, I admit, I've never believed in miracles, but now I know why the Queen put you in command of this army. Today you did the impossible again, right before our eyes. You pulled our people from a demon's mouth, opened the road to Drezen for us, and you saved my family again. We've lost many people, but our army is still in fighting form. Yes, many died, and even more will die yet. Today, tomorrow, every day until the end of this war. But every day there's another chance to save someone. She gives you a carefree smile. I hope these would-be crusaders will not easily forget the lesson the night has taught them. The night has left scars on our soldiers, on their bodies and their hearts, but it also showed them that the power of the demons is not boundless. We can destroy the demons, and we will. Fighting the demons on their own territory is better than waiting for them to come to us like they did in Canobras. We're on the right path. It might not be the easiest climb, but we'll be fine. Hey, while all the glum faces, we won. Come on. She raises her sword to the brightening sky. To victory. If we're finished here, I suggest we head back to the camp. The stench here is horrendous. Besides, I wouldn't mind catching up on some sleep. Isn't that right, Your Majesty? Are you tired? You don't like the nasty stench, huh? Should we put in a complaint that the demons didn't greet you with proper etiquette? As if you know anything about proper etiquette. I will remember this night for the rest of my life. Darren's shoulders slump, but then he grins. I've always wanted to throw a bash in a church. I suppose this counts. Queen Calfrey whispers so that only you can hear. This beast possessed a terrible, unholy power, and still it fell at your feet. I was right about you. You are more than just a mighty force. You are our hope. For me, for us, for all of Galarian. Another thing, Commander, your tiefling pal ran off the night of the attack. Nobody's seen him since. I'm not sure we'll be able to find him. He left without a trace. I'll get the survivors back to camp, let them rest up a little while at least. It was a scary night, but we've still got Drezen ahead of us. Right, still marching on. Just slowly walking through. Okay, I guess these are the ones that I saved. Okay. Cool. A great time we're all having. Area exit. As the story unfolds, you draw closer to the events that have the power to change everything. Some quest and location may become unavailable. Proceed when you are ready. Okay. Go back to my camp. Alright, back at the camp. It's snowing now. Huh, that's nice. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It's probably a bit of a longer one. Yeah, we did a lot. We went to the Lost Chapel, we freed our soldiers, and we saved Erebeth. And yeah, Woljeff ran away. That's not good. But hopefully we'll find him again in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. But until then, goodbye for now.